Let me know when we're live. Are we live?
I don't see anything.
Oh, shit. Where am I streaming to?
Oh, it says upcoming.
Oh! Oh, I just opened the stream and the first thing I said was, where am I streaming to? Alright, we're live. I think, I hope. Oh wait.
It's in like our like manage videos thing. It says like upcoming stream and then shows your thing. But I don't see you on our channel.
Try refreshing.
Um, Maybe I should log into my account.
I was about to say, it's a good thing we're not live,
Oh, here
but
it is.
we are live.
Found it.
Oh, nice. Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Oh, fuck yeah. Anyway. Welcome to Phoenix, right?
We're playing the DS version because it was available.
I just realized you can see my mouse. Um, we're totally playing this
We're
on
playing on
a...
a real Nintendo DS.
Totally.
Did
Oh, gasp, gasp.
Okay, for a second I thought that was in Japanese. I was looking at a
Oh, shit! Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Alright.
Yeah, the music's all exactly the same.
I just need to open my volume mixer really quick on my Nintendo DS
And a
and
very real Nintendo DS.
turn this down a little bit because it is very loud for me. Just a little bit loud for me. Right. Oh. Hiya, Chief. Woo, am I glad I made it on time. You're hot. Is that what you said?
I said she's our boss.
Oh, I thought you said you're hot.
I mean, she is. But
I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Isn't that, like, illegal?
I think it would be if you were like the prosecutor. Because that would be like a conflict of interest, but
I kind of owe my current job to him.
I mean, like people, like they were like the YouTuber I've been watching, like people become lawyers specifically to help specific people sometimes. Like sometimes that's what they do,
Okay.
or for like a revenge thing.
He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him
He's
out
our,
any way I
our
can.
fuck up elementary school friend.
Ah, fantastic. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life,
Over.
everything. It's all over.
He's,
Isn't
is
that
that your
true?
client screaming over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Death, despair. Oh.
Oh, Larry. Never change.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to. Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw. His name is Butts.
His name is Larry Butts.
Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm. What? Tell him.
He's
I'm not gonna do that. That defeats the point. If I just say you're guilty.
We're not doing a plea deal, buddy.
Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
What? What's
What?
wrong with you?
Larry, calm your tits, man. Oh, it's all over. Oh, I'm finished. Oh.
Aw.
That's my I'm just a sad little goblin voice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it. I hear it.
I'm just a widow goblin.
I only have 3 hit points.
I only have 3 hit points. Oh. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. You would totally talk like that, right?
Yeah.
Who?
I'm picturing have you watched any Yu-Gi-Oh? I am picturing Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, so he's
Which
Brooklyn.
is to say,
Okay.
4 kids Brooklyn accent.
Who? I can't do a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, don't try to do it. But that's how I think. That's how I think Larry would talk. I have to see how he talks in the anime.
Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? I'm just a level-free goblin. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. You took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Yoshikage
Narration.
Kira. I am 33 years old. Here's the story. Ooh, you're probably wondering how I got here. My first case is a fairly simple one. She fucking dead.
She's so fucking dead.
A woman was killed in her apartment. She spilled red paint all over the floor. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend
since grade school. This fucker.
Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. Wow, wow.
What are you referencing?
The fucking... you know those, like, sound effects in, like, those old, like 90s movies? Where it's, like, where it's, like, record scratch. Yep,
Yeah.
that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. It's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. And this is
And
when,
he's
like...
not gonna pay us because he's a broke-ass bitch.
And then that's when, like, the intro music would start playing. And it's
Yeah.
usually some, like, early 90s butt rock.
Yeah. So this is the tutorial for court cases, and then the first court case, the first actual case, will give us the tutorial for investigations. Oh, you can look at. Oh, that's nice. I How old
Just-
is Larry? Can you look?
23.
23.
The victim, a model.
My boss. Very good defense attorney.
One of my possessions. Time of death, August 31st, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma.
Very good to be in the habit of checking over everything.
Okay. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't know why he talks like that, but he talks like that now.
Like, you get to hear his voice because he's, you know, the attorneys get to have voice lines. So they get to say objection. So I'd say that's about what he sounds like.
The
He's very squealy.
defense is ready, Your Honor. I don't know what this guy would sound like. Probably like a judge. I don't know. Him.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright.
He's also an idiot.
This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to it. Ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp.
Little tutorial time.
Hands shaking, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant. Larry. That's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait, uh-oh. No way, I forgot. Phoenix.
I forgot.
Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. I know her name.
Immediately, like, what the fuck have I been
She has a
teaching you
name.
the last couple years?
And it's a girl's name, too. I know that. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on.
Poor Mia.
Look,
It's
the
in the court's
defendant's
record.
name is in the court's record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay?
With
There
your
you go.
very real stylus.
With my DS
Stylus?
stylus, Cindy Stone. She's got very
Like
sharp.
cinder block?
She's got very sharp bangs.
Is that the pun? Sounds like cinder block.
Cindy Stone. Sandstone? Cinder block?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Like every single name is a pun somehow.
But it's like, you know when your bangs are a triangle that point down to your nose?
Yeah. Vegeta ass.
Vegeta. Well, see, he has a widow's peak. That's not his bangs.
Yeah, I know. Do
I'm
it for
gonna
me,
check it
please.
off.
I'm begging you. Oh my
Please.
god.
I'm begging you.
I forgot she was so like, oh my god.
Cinder
what
block.
Are we doing here?
I know her name. It's Cinderblock. Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was blunt trauma. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
I love Phoenix. Like, I think Phoenix being voiced by the same guy as Sanji is very fitting because he is like, as soon between this game and the second game, he goes into a depression apparently, and I'm pretty sure by the time we get to the Apollo Justice game, he's just become a divorced dad.
Oh, very good.
Like he's a very good defense attorney, but also he is like pathetic wet cat of a man to me.
First, A question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The judge's name is not consistent.
Statements for this court case for some reason.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue. Wait, hold on, that's not his voice. The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I don't know why, he just sounds like he would talk like that. I mean, just like, look at him.
Totally, like, just wait until you hear his objection sound. That is his voice.
Like, he sounds like he would talk like the nerd emoji.
God, you're so right.
He just looks like the embodiment of the nerd emoji. He's like,
he should be in the,
actually.
He should be in the profiles now, I think. I think he has a kind of a funny profile, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there he is.
Winston Payne.
Generally bad at getting his points across.
My name is Winston Payne. I'm 52 years old.
And I'm bad at my job.
We are all bad at our job, Mr. Payne.
He's not worse at his job than the judge is. Seriously, the judge is fucking infuriating sometimes.
Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. And then meanwhile, Phoenix is like, where's the court record button? I don't have a UI in my vision. Weapons. Submitted as evidence by Prosecutor Payne. Statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Bop. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Like, okay, I have learned something from watching lawyers play this. They can't do that. Yeah, the defendant has the right not to testify.
You have the right to sit there and shut the fuck up. You have the right to shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help in your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
It's a little bit of a big ask from Larry.
Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Like, that's a big ask from Larry.
I just saw his, like, mouth twitch.
Yeah, his confident smile sprite has a little twitch.
He's so twitchy. Ahem.
He's so nervous.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, what's it, buddy? We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. I'm almost got a Brooklyn accent.
Almost there.
Oh shit, hold on a minute. I'm getting a phone call. Goddamn. Hi, sorry. Totally professional streamers. Lucy?
Yes. Hello, I'm here. Sorry, I just didn't have anything to say.
Totally professional streamers. Don't worry about it.
Very professional.
Anyway, and just as soon as I was getting an almost Brooklyn accent, Mark Antony. Anyway, didn't they all die? Oh boy, that's not a good. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking
He just
my
wasn't taking my calls.
phone
Or
calls.
seeing me. Never.
or seeing me. Ever. What's it to ya anyway?
Anyway.
Hey, what's it to ya? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Poor Larry.
I do not do accents.
You don't have to.
I'm not good at it, but I want to be. Your Honor, the victim's passport. I feel like I'm going into my papyrus voice.
There's a little bit of a virus in there, yeah.
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
So I should note that in the localization, this game takes place in California. But starting from the second game, there's a lot of Japanese elements. So like the colloquially known name for this location is Japanifornia.
Japanifornia. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude.
I think
No way.
the like in-universe explanation is this is California, but the whole internment camps thing never happened, so there's a lot more Japanese immigrants, which affected the culture of the place.
The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies?
Sugar?
Yes.
Yes.
Older men who gave her money and gifts.
Oh, wow. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude.
She's dead!
You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
She's dead!
Yeah, she's just living her- well, she was living her life, now she's dead.
Yeah, like, stop trying to stop trying to trash talk her. She's dead.
This bitch dead.
What do you think of her now? Jesus.
What do you think?
What
of her?
relevance does that have to the case?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I?
Raise an objection.
He's gonna say the line. He didn't see the line.
He'll say it plenty, don't worry.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? God, this judge is so over it.
So much wacky shit happens in his courtroom later.
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. You know, I hate this guy and I hate doing his voice, so I'm gonna not do it anymore. Did you or did you not? Hehehe. Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do?
I don't actually remember the correct answer for this one.
Do I have him answer honestly, or do I stop him from answering?
I mean, considering it's Larry, do you think stopping him will work?
Stopping him will not work. He will answer anyway.
Yeah, you've gotten the idea of who he is already.
You know, if he answers honestly and says, yeah, I went there, but I didn't kill her. It's like, better than me trying to stop him from saying he didn't.
Yeah, like trying to stop him kind of sounds like you're trying to hide something.
Yeah, I'll let him speak his case.
Send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Is he just like signing that to him?
Yeah, he's just like,
Or is he just
trying to mentally.
Is he trying to send it telepathically through his fingertip into his brain?
I guess so.
Yeah, I was there. I went. Order? Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like I didn't see her. Oh my god. He sounds more like the level 3 goblin.
It's so shrill!
Objection! I'm a level 3 goblin!
Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying. The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The witness
I'm embarrassed for not getting this guy's pun name for way too long. It's so obvious.
The witness is the victim. And they just pull out a Ouija board.
Oh, that is surprisingly close to something that happens sooner than you'd think!
Uh-oh. The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. The day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building.
Oh yeah, this game takes place in 2016, but it was released in 2001.
Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. His name
Frank
is Sawit. He saw it.
He saw it.
He saw it.
Took me way too long to get that dumb joke.
Frank saw it. He did.
This smarmy bastard.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers. Yes, I sell newspapers. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from an apartment. Yes, I saw him fleeing. With my newspapers. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange. Yes, I saw it. It was very strange. My name is Saw It. Get it? I saw it. I didn't do it. I saw it. It's in my name. God.
I saw it.
I saw it. I saw her. I saw it. A woman. She wasn't moving. I saw it. Dead. I saw it. I quailed. I quailed?
Do you want me to Google what that verb is?
I quailed? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
Feel or show... past tense, quailed. Feel or show fear or apprehension.
I thought it meant he turned into a quail. I thought to call the police immediately. Yes, newspapers. I saw it. Police. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Yeah, there's a lot of, 2001 tech. Like, there is a whole point where there is a whole moment where you have to explain what a digital camera is to the judge.
They have public phones in 2001.
Yep.
That was so recent. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. It couldn't have been 1 p.m. because the time of death was at 4 to 5 p.m. Don't lie to me.
Good job, Katie!
He fucking lied. I saw it. He lied.
Nice job, you picked that up fast!
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yeah, I can. He said it
Hey,
was
Jen, you
1
just gotta
p.m.
find the contradictions!
I did find the contradiction. He said it was 1 p.m. and I'm like, that's a very specific detail that was wrong.
Yeah.
Why wasn't the phone in the victim's
Like, this was
apartment
an easy
working?
one, but not everybody catches that right away. Very good job.
There's a blackout in the building. Are phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay.
I believe it was like a scheduled maintenance thing. Not that that's relevant, but...
Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. This is it, the real
This
deal.
is where, like, all of the lawyers I've watched play this, like, lose and, like, start giving Phoenix shit. Like, if you graduated law school and you don't know what a cross-examination is...
Who says he graduated?
Like, it's there. We don't have a tutorial, but still.
Lies? What, he was lying? You can't lie in court. That witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony with the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Touch the court record button and point out the contradictions in the testimony. The UI is in my eyes. Alright, witness's account. I was door-to-door selling subscriptions and I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
I recommend doing the press button on everything because it'll help, and also you get some funny dialogue sometimes.
Oh. Wait, should I go back then?
Yeah, go for it.
Press.
Hold it.
Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seems strange to me. That's all. I saw it!
Like, who's mad? Yeah,
He was mad and frightened at the same time. I saw it. He was mad and frightened at the same time.
Like a criminal.
Just like a criminal.
A criminal.
Fleeing the scene
God,
of a
he's not
crime.
good at this.
I saw it. He was a criminal fleeing the scene of the crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? Alright, so... Hold it. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes? I saw it. It was open halfway. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. I saw it. No one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I saw the big city. It was very nice. I see. What happened next? Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Why are you peeking in a woman's apartment? The door was half open, you see? I saw it. It was half open. Isn't it only human to want to peek? I wanted to saw what was inside. Shit. That wasn't a good one. We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Truer woods have never been... Truer woods? Truer words have never been spoken. I wish I could speak. Anyone would look inside. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly? So you looked into the apartment. What happened then? I saw it. She was dead. Then I saw it. Her lying there. A woman, not moving. Dead.
A lot of fun with this name, aren't you?
It's just a stupid pun, and I'm like, you know... he saw it.
Man, you are gonna love the security lady from the second Railcast.
Are you sure she was dead? Yeah, I saw it. She was dead.
Well, no,
I guess I wasn't sure. She wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I saw it, the blood. I mean, I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright. I turned into a bird. Hold it, what do you mean you turned into a bird? So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes, I mean, no, nothing. I only saw it, I didn't touch. Allowed to call the police immediately. How could you call the police if you were a bird? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Hold it. How do you know it wasn't broken? Wait. How do you know it was broken? No, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entryway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Okay. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Alright. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Hold it. It couldn't have been 1 p.m. because the time of the murder was 4 to 5.
Liam, are you certain? Absolutely.
He seems really confident.
Really confident.
1 p.m.? Right? Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence and contradict him. No, wait.
Autopsy report.
Objection.
Yeah!
You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Ooh, he's sweating.
No.
Oh. I saw it.
Objection!
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. saw it. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? I, saw it.
Like, gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Nice. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
You don't have to press every single one if you don't want to, but if you don't do that in later cases, you'll regret it.
Okay.
Because this game gets hard.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
I bet you can figure that one out pretty quick.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There's a voice saying the time is probably coming from the television. But it was a blackout! I'm sure it was a television and not a radio. Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There's only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witnesses testified he heard the time. Wait a minute. Okay, so if I go back, right? And if I can present, is there something here that's like there was a blackout? Yes. Yes!
You can tell you got it right when the music stops.
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Ooh, he's sweating. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! I saw it.
There's a tiny little animation that was like a little hint towards what his breakdown's gonna look like later.
He's just sweating and twitching. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Oh, his little toupee just flew up.
Yep.
I remember now. Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Yeah, alright, Frank did it.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. I feel like this judge is just so over it.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's so fucking kangaroo court.
Alright. Hear the time, I guess. Okay, actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it! I saw it!
I am Frank Sawit, and I saw it.
There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah. The murder weapon.
The murder weapon.
Used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Now, the murder weapon was a statue.
Yeah.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Alright. I didn't hear the time, I saw it. I'm Mr. Sawit. And I saw it. There's a clock in the apartment, and the murder weapon. Hold it. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Okay, go back to the murder weapon bit. I'm gonna present the statue.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may? Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Wait, then how could he see the time if it says the time out loud?
Exactly.
So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. There's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. That and he said that he saw it. He saw the time. No, no.
And it announces the time. It's not visibly a clock.
Hear the time. He said he didn't hear it. He saw it. He went into the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. God, what a shrill man. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. What a wordy bastard he is. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. Grah. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never, look, the clock, I heard it. No, I mean, I saw it. Ugh. Gah. What the fuck, man? Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw it. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death.
He was surprisingly violent.
Order.
At least in its language.
Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. You claim the sound of the you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries. Ask the neighbors. Try sounding the clock. Try sounding it?
I'm letting you pick it up. I'm letting you pick. I know the correct answer, so I'm not saying anything.
Okay. Let me think.
Alright.
So there's
Remember,
a blackout.
the clock was 3 hours off.
There's a blackout. So the clock could only work if it was batteries, because it wasn't powered, right?
Uh-huh.
The time of death is 4 p.m. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this.
That one's mostly for fun. You can show it to people and see. Sometimes they'll say something funny.
Okay.
It does come in handy during case 4, though.
Okay. So if they sound the clock and it's 3 hours from the current time, does that mean that the clock is off? But if the clock What does the clock's batteries have to do with this? Are the batteries dead?
I mean, we don't know that.
This is... Okay. Because we could just check the current time, and if it's 3 hours... No, I don't fucking know.
Good job!
Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. He is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ack. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha 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 ha. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
I don't think that's how that works.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
I picked up a lot of stuff from watching this one person play. Like, also the burden of proof is on the prosecutor. Nick doesn't have to do shit. He's just like...
Seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. Come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal, a criminal! You lawyers are all the slime. You lawyers are all the slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. And in comes Mia with the steel chair!
Yeah, Mia!
Mia,
Queen.
I mean Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can't you think of his reasons as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Look, I'd recommend looking through the court record again if you're not sure. So why would a clock be off?
Because it was set not right. Oh, wait.
Battery powered, remember?
Yeah, it's battery powered. She was in Paris.
Sometimes people don't get that one.
She was in Paris.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Yes, stop talking. I found it.
And you're excited.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. The passport. The passport.
Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Get it?
Oh my god, I did not make that joke while remembering he said that. I forgot about that joke.
Oh, he's foaming at the mouth. Oh my god, he fucking died.
Fucking win by knockout.
Order, I say. I am the judge of this kangaroo court. I am the furry judge of this kangaroo court.
I really want to show you, like, I want to play more of this, but I want to show you a very specific video now about this case.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Bonk. And with that, the court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
He didn't mean to kill her, but sometimes it happens.
Woo! I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you and your steel chair. You fought your own battles in there.
The steel chair was very helpful, though.
We appreciate your steel chair, ma'am. It's been a while since I've seen a trial on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick.
He's still dead.
Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no.
Wait,
I mean,
no,
bad.
I mean
Bad. Larry. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Can't speak ill of the dead. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. Yes, I can practice your headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Yeah. Look at his sleeve.
He's so cute sometimes. I love Larry.
Oh, he really is just a whittle goblin. Free HP. I won't forget this ever.
Like my favorite character.
Dinner? Movie? My treat.
I think the character I would call cute the most often, oddly enough, is Detective Dick Gumshoe. He's just like a big old dog. He's trying real hard.
So I have someone who got you off the hook. Take me to dinner and a movie. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. It's the murder weapon. A present for me. A murder weapon. Thanks.
Hey, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really, you?
So this is the other one.
You made this. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Oh, that makes you just want to cry.
Larry.
Larry. Are you so sure?
Yeah, all these characters are so endearing.
Squeeze me? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Yeah, she took her clock that you made for her to Paris. And then she was killed with it. It's okay?
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? The clock, duh. Oh, wait, hold on. My badge!
No, don't. Yeah, but you're getting into the Ace Attorney mindset already.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? From the trial. This is the clock that you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Well, she probably just needed a clock is all.
You think so? It's pretty heavy.
It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer.
You can thank us by paying us.
Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. And this is when the, like, in that, like, 90s sitcom, not sitcom, like the, like, 90s movie of, like, you're probably wondering how I got here. This is when the ending credits would start rolling. And it would be something, like, inspirational. Or Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Never let go of what you believe in, never.
It just makes the way she's talking here makes it sound like she knows it's gonna happen. But I don't think she did.
I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer is because of him? Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave Mia."
Damn, how am I gonna take rent this month?
I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Aw, shit. The end.
And that's the tutorial!
Wow, okay, so Mia dies, yeah?
Yeah, she dies.
Aw, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Aw, fuck.
Well, I mean, there is still that whole bit about the Ouija board.
Aw, fuck.
Mia still comes in with the steel chair at least once after she dies.
Via a Ouija board.
Via her sister, actually.
Oh, is her sister a medium?
Yes, actually.
Ah, man, is her sister a small medium at large?
She does. She is a bit of a kleptomaniac, so probably.
Ugh.
And she is also the first your client in this next case. She is a suspect. She's suspected in the murder of her sister.
Oh.
So yeah, I guess she is. She is 17 and quite short. So yeah, she is a small medium at large.
We have the title for next stream's title.
Yeah. This next one will be much longer, but I have a video I really want to show you now.
Okay, okay. How do I...
Was that fun? You liked that?
Yeah, this was good. I'm gonna stop streaming.